M1 international paper, October 2019. Question 7 out of 8 on the paper. So they think it's quite hard anyway. Two forces, F and G, acting on the particle. F's got magnitude 4 newtons. Action direction is bearing 120. And force G has got magnitude 6. And acts due north. P is equal to 2F plus G. We've got to find the magnitude of that and the direction. Right, we're going to draw them first. Draw F. So it's got a bearing of 120. So that's 120, which means that angle's 60 degrees. P is equal to 2F plus G. So I'll draw another one. There's F there. So that's 2F. G's got magnitude of 6 newton, acts due north. So 6 vertically upwards. And we want this vector, which is 2F plus G. 2F plus G. That's the P, or the magnitude. Now that's angle 6 degrees as well, same as that. So we can use the cosine rule, because I know that this length is 6 and this one is 8. So the length of P, the magnitude of P squared, 8 squared plus 6 squared, minus 2 times 8 times 6, so equals 60. Giving me the P is root 52. Then I want the bearing of P, this angle. So I'm going to work out this one first. I can use the sine rule because I know an angle, I actually know all 3 sides. So I can use the cosine rule to work that out. I think the sine rule is easier. Sine of the angle over the side opposite is the same as the sine 60 over the length of this, which is root 52. So I'll do sine at the minus 1 of 6 sine 60 over root 52. Give me 46 degrees. And take the 60 and the 46 away from 180, and that gives me the bearing of 74 degrees. You could do it with column vectors. Here's G. I can write this as 0, 6. It's got no horizontal component. Just goes 6 upwards, positive direction, so it's plus 6. F's got to be at both, though. Goes to the right, so it's got a positive horizontal component, and down, so a negative vertical component. So this angle's 30 because the bearing was 120, which means that this side is 4 cos 30. Angle 60 degrees. The side is 4 cos 60 or 4 sine 30 if you so prefer. But it's negative, it's going downwards, so I need to write this as minus 4 cos 60. I simplify this, 2 root 3 over minus 2. The P, 2F plus G, so 2 lots of the F plus the G gives me 4 root 3 and 2. They're both positive, so P is going to go up to the right. Horizontally, that's going to be 4 root 3 and then 2. And then the magnitude of P, well, just use Pythagoras on this, 4 root 3 squared plus 2 squared, square rooted, gives me root 52. And the bearing of P is here. I can work this angle out by doing tan to the minus 1 of 2 over 4 root 3. That gives me 16 degrees. Take that away from 90 and gives me the bearing. You could work this one out by doing tan to the minus 1 of 4 root 3 over 2, which does give you 74.